Our society has, over time, lost the capacity for critical thinking. This is not new. This happens every 80 years, guys, throughout all of human experience for the most part. Every 80 years, there's a dramatic reset or change. You can look this up throughout history, right? Every 80 years. Now, these 80-year periods have these 20-year cycles inside of the macro 80-year cycle. Now, it's on average 80 years. It's not, Oliver, 80 years, now the day after 80 is the next cycle. No, it's around 80 years, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. But if you look throughout history, and I've studied financial history, I mean, it's amazing to me, almost everybody wants money, more money, but how many people have actually studied money? Very little. The very thing people spend the vast majority of their entire day, their entire existence acquiring, trying to acquire, wanting, desiring, lusting after, they wouldn't dare sit down to study it. How freaking ridiculous is that? I've studied money. I've studied financial markets all the way back until they began. I've studied all the cycles. They operate, markets and life itself in general operates on these 80-year cycles. This is why your average, world's reserve currency, the average lifespan of a world's reserve currency, I'm not talking about some shitty currency, I'm talking about the world reserve currency, the dominant currency in the world, about 80 years. 80 years, some 100, some a little bit more, some less. But it's because life tends to operate on these 80-year cycles. And these 80-year cycles are divided into 4 parts, all right? 20 and 20 years apart. And in the last 20 years, you have the breakdown in societal norms in the worst way. So you have things like just lack of trust, anybody, lack of morals, just violence is on the rise, stupidity is on the rise. People just freaking give up. Nobody's saving. Everyone has a high time preference. No one is into saving. You tell them like Bitcoin's a long-term hold, and they're like, yeah, but Oliver, the meme coins I can get what Bitcoin does in a meme coin in a week. That's the part of society we're in today. And there's just no critical thinking. Everyone wants to be told what to do, because throughout all of the cycles, the 20 years, 20 years, 20 years, you've gone to the late stage part where the indoctrination has been nation states control everything. You just do what we say. All of that crumbles and the whole 80-year cycle begins again. Don't believe me? Go do your own research, okay? My point is that we're at this stage where critical thinking has pretty much altogether stopped. No one's going to sit down and spend 50, 100, 200 hours investigating something. All right? I put thousands of hours into investigating Bitcoin since 2018. I started late, all right? But there's not a single day since the beginning of 2018 that I did not dive deeper and deeper down a Bitcoin rabbit hole. But I also studied financial markets. When I got into financial markets, I said, how can I know what the potential odds are of something if I don't know where it's come from, if I don't know its history all the way back? And people just don't do that today. You know, it's crazy.